You don't have to be romantic about who you think will be interested in your product and who you think will not be interested in your product. You simply let Facebook do the work for you and help you find those winners. Let's talk about split testing now, okay? And this is what Facebook says about split testing. Number one, how does it work? Your audience is divided into unique groups. Members of your audience are randomly divided into non-overlapping groups and see ad sets with identical creative, okay? So what does that mean? It means that you have an audience that is divided into groups that nobody else sees that same ad. They get separated, okay? 3 separate audiences, for example, or up to 5 separate audiences. Each ad set, AKA audience, has one distinct difference, also called a variable, okay? One distinct difference. If you guys, I don't know about you, but I didn't do really well in school, but I can tell you what a variable is. Like in mathematics, there's one particular element that's different to in every single formula, right? So on ads, on the business manager, we're gonna have every single thing is the same, except that we have one variable. This could be the audience. It could also be the placement. Let's say, for example, Instagram placement on the newsfeed, or Facebook placement on the newsfeed, or it could be also Messenger home placement, placements, right? That could be a variable. Or it could also be an optimization method. You're optimizing for conversions, or you're optimizing for impressions, or you're optimizing for reach. Whatever it is that you decide, that's another variable. So you're gonna have one variable to choose from. The most important one that I would recommend that you go after on the split testing process is audience variable, meaning that you're giving them 3 or 5 different audiences so they can run this same ad, and you're gonna find a winning ad, a winning audience. And once you find that, you take all the guesswork away, and now you know what's working and what's not working, and you can grab that winning ad, that winning audience, and scale it. And not only scale it, meaning going from $100 a day to now $200 a day, etc., but also you can use it to also now create audiences that are similar to that audience that you found as winners. For example, if you have a campaign running there with videos, and then you find the audience that's the winner, and then you scale that audience, now you can create an audience that have consumed those videos on that campaign that was scaled, and now you can create audiences that are similar. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it's called a lookalike audience. You can create a lookalike audience of website visitors, of people that consume your videos, of people that are liking your page, of people that engage with your page, of people that purchase your products, of your email list. You can create a lookalike audience of these people and have Facebook find you people that are like them. If you don't know how to create this, you can go to your business manager, business.facebook.com, and you can go to the drop-down menu and go to audiences. And once you have an audience created of emails, of phone numbers, website visitors, purchasers, or any of this stuff, you can go ahead and create an audience that is called a lookalike audience by selecting what Facebook calls the seed audience. It's the audience that they use to help you find people that are like that one. It means that they're going to help you find people that have 6 common traits to the audience that you selected, your seed audience. That could be the demographics, income levels. It could be socioeconomic levels. It could be interest. It could be like all kinds of different things that Facebook chooses to help you find people that are more likely to accomplish the actions that you're trying to accomplish overall, okay? So how does split testing work? Your audience is divided into unique groups, okay? And this variable is tested, okay? Audience type, delivery optimization methods, and then throughout the process, Facebook is gonna distribute your budget across these different audiences, and then you're gonna find a winner, okay? So how does the performance get measured? And how do you compare it, right? Well, Facebook says The success of each ad set measured by your campaign objective is recorded and compared. The best performing ad set wins. Lowest cost per conversion, the most views at the lowest cost. It could be also the most engagement, the biggest messenger subscribers. Whatever the result is that you're looking for, that determines the winning ad set. That determines who's the winner throughout this split test. And you get a message from Facebook telling you who is the winner. You'll get results. You're going to be able to see the results in 2 places. And again, you can select the budget yourself. You can select $5 a day per ad set. You can select $20 per day per ad set. You can do a budget that distributes. For example, you can do $278 for the entire campaign. And it's going to split that evenly. So for example, let's look at a scenario here. Let's say that your budget is $500 a day and you select the campaign. And what you want to do is generate traffic to your website. People that are visiting your Amazon listing or people that are visiting your e-commerce site, okay? That's your objective. You want to send people directly to your website, okay? So what you do is you select campaign objective, traffic. And now what you do at the ad set level is that once you select it, you checked off the little box. At the campaign level, at the bottom of it, there's going to be an option that says split test. You got to check that off, okay? Meaning that you're going to put a check on it to make sure that now it gets you into the whole split testing. And at the next level, which is the ad set level, you're going to be able to create up to 5 variations of audiences. You can do 2 or you can do 5, okay? You can do all 5 of them and select independent, unique audiences for each one. Like for example, let's say that you have a kitchen brand. Well, you can go in there and select the demographic, meaning 35 to 44-year-old women, and you can select in one of them, Rachel Ray. You can select in the other one, Martha Stewart. You can select in the next one, Top Chef. You can select in the next one, etc. You get the idea, right? Every single one has a unique characteristic. It could be an audience that you're selecting based on website visitors or like purchasers or adds to cart. There's many different variations of what you can select here, or even test out your own audiences, like your own emails, your own purchasers, your own data that you have accumulated to find out where can you get the most return on your investment, okay? So once you select your audiences, your 5 audiences, you go to the final step and you select one ad that these people are now going to see, okay? This ad can be a single image, a set of images that we call a carousel. It could be a video. It can be a series of videos. It can be a number of different things, and that same ad is going to be shown across those 5 audiences evenly if you selected the even split, because the even split is something that you can select if you want to distribute the budget evenly across all 5 ad sets. There's another option that you can select, which is basically going to be based on the size of the audience. So if audience number A has 100,000 people in it, and audience B has 1 million people in it, Facebook is going to send more money to audience B because that one has 1 million people. So you can select even split, or you can select like budget distribution based on the actual size of the audience. Once the split test is done, which you can run it from 3 days to up to 14 days. So you can run it for 3 days only, or 7 days, or 10 days, up to a maximum of 14 days. Then you're going to find out with an email from Facebook telling you who is the winning ad set, okay? Who's the winner for you to be able to scale. And then you're also going to find out through the business manager at the ad set level is going to tell you with a little star who is the winning ad set. And you're going to be able to click on a button and create a whole new campaign with this winner. How's that for making Facebook your partner? Okay, so what does that mean? It means that you guys should have gotten this by now, okay? It means that you don't have to be romantic about who you think will be interested in your product and who you think will not be interested in your product. You simply let Facebook do the work for you and help you find those winners. Keep in mind, okay, just as a point, very important point, keep in mind that Facebook wants you to win. They want you to win because if they help you become successful, they get more money. If you don't win, if you don't get results, if you fail, then a couple of things happen, okay? Particularly two of them. Number one, you stop giving them money. You're done. You don't give them any money. They don't get any more of your hard-earned dollars. You stop doing it. You go back to media mail. You go back to buying billboards and wasting your money other places. You don't do it, right? Number one. Number two, if somebody, a friend or an acquaintance, asks this Facebook advertiser, hey, how'd you do with Facebook ads? What do you think they're going to say? They're going to say, I'm sorry, but it sucked. I wasted all my money. I ended up losing all of it. I didn't grow. Facebook didn't work for me. In reality, you know, and I know what happened here, right? In reality is that you didn't work because Facebook is a source of attention. And anything that is a source of attention, not even talking about a humongous source of attention like the one we're talking about with Facebook, is power all around it. You can gather that attention and turn it into business if you know what you're doing. So you better pay attention and do something with it because it works. The numbers don't lie, okay? Facebook is still growing by leaps and bounds. They just told us all about it last week. People are using Facebook more, not less. They're staying more time in the platform, about 35 minutes every single day spent per user in the United States. The platform is being consumed in a large way. The demographics are there from 18-year-olds to 70-year-olds. They're actually using the platform. Sure, you're going to say like, but Manuel, Snapchat is the one that's actually is being used by 18-year-olds. Sure, but do you know that still Facebook has millions and millions of 18-year-olds using the platform? More than you could ever possibly service for your business if that is your niche market right there. So there's more people that you could need, whether you have a 65-year-old and older service or you have a 20-year-old and younger service. They are there to be found. So it is your job to find them.